So one of the most common ways to access the photos on your camera is just by plugging it in with a USB lead. So I'm actually going to plug in a camera now, and in fact most cameras are these days on your phone, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plug in my camera phone. And the way this works is suddenly what happens is you'll get an pop-up, and the pop-up will tell you that you've got pictures and videos perhaps on this particular camera. The reason that is the camera actually has a memory card in it, or a hard drive itself, that allows it to actually have photos on it. And when you connect it to your computer, Windows actually identifies this as an external storage device. So if I perhaps go open device to view files, I could import the pictures automatically into my photos, but I'm going to open the device to view files. And you can see, here we go, it's now Windows Explorer has popped up. And underneath the computer, let's perhaps just click on computer. So I'm in Windows Explorer. You can see that I have the portable device or camera. I can double click on that. And you can see I've got internal storage, and I double click on that. And the way the photos are normally stored, it's normally a folder called DCIM, but it doesn't have to be. You could have a couple of folders here, and don't be afraid to explore any of these folders. And as you double click on them, you'll either have one or many folders. And here I've got 3 folders because of different times when these photos were taken. So as I click in here, you'll see I've got a combination of video files and also photo files. And as we looked in the earlier videos, what you can do is you can perhaps select a particular photo, and you can just drag it to where you want to store your photos, so they're taken off the camera. So perhaps in this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Pictures folder, and I'm going to drag this here to the My Pictures. Remember, as we looked in earlier videos, if you drag from an external device, you can see it says Copy, but if I press the Shift, then what it will do is it will move the photo. And what that's basically doing is it's taking the photo off the camera and permanently moving it to my hard drive on my computer. If I release the Shift, then it's only going to copy it, which means I'll still have the original picture remain on the camera. And that's it. There's not much more to it these days with cameras and putting the images on your computer. You plug it in, Windows 7 will recognize it as an external storage device. You just navigate to it on Windows Explorer, and then you can drag or copy the photos to wherever you want to store them on your computer. If, for example, you're not plugging in your camera, but you're taking out the memory card and putting that into the computer, then in fact exactly the same thing will happen. When you put in the memory card reader into your computer, you will see that memory card underneath the computer icon here as a labeled storage in Windows Explorer. As usual, give it a go and make sure you don't lose those precious photos and leave them just sitting on a camera.